in the same way as before, when I made it so that the set top speed and set model functions have a return value which you can then access as part of the main function of your program and do stuff accordingly. What if you don't want to be limited to this way of displaying something? So c1.display, okay, that's the only way that I have of accessing the model and the top speed by running the display feature. What if I just want to get the model on its own? How would I do that at the moment? Could I, for example, I'm going to reduce this program down now to just the two cars, so not have C3 at all. And let's see, got the C1 stuff here, C2 stuff there. Okay, so this is just the C1 stuff. Now, can I just, instead of doing C1.display, can I just say, you have set the speed to blah, you have set the model to blah? Let's try. Okay, so let's say straight after trying to set the top speed, if not okay, do error invalid top speed given, else, don't need the braces because it'll just be one line, let's do a console.writeLine, top speed has been set to, let's use the $sign notation so I can access a variable within my string, to what? C1 dot, nope, can't do it. I can't do C1 dot top speed. Well, that's obvious because we know that top speed was set to being private. And so what do? Like, literally doing C1 dot gives me all the values that I have. I could set it to run a function, display set model or set top speed, or just a couple of these built-in things, get hash code, toString. No, nothing useful there. And that's because, again, if top speed was public, that would be allowed. But we've already talked about keeping it private for good reason. And there are other reasons to keep it private too. We've just gone into one of them. So that's not good. Just going back and setting it to public is lazy, and it says it should be made private, really. That's the warning you instantly get. So what do? Well, actually, we do something really simple. Okay, there's setting the value of something like top speed and controlling the way it's set is really quite important. Like, making sure that it's not possible to set it to an invalid thing. If you know that is a value that you just want, people to be able to access at any time, then this is really simple. You literally just make it so that they can access it like this. Public int top speed, get top speed, nothing in the brackets, and all the function does is return top speed, which is of type int. Okay, so that is the solution to somebody not being able to access it when they need it. Okay, literally making what you call a getter or an accessor function, which simply returns the value of that variable. So let's do it for model 2. This is a string, remember? Get model, nothing in the brackets, and all it does is return model. Alright, so now top speed has been set to C1 dot get top speed. Let's do the same thing for model. Model has been set to C1 dot get model. Get quite a lot of output now. Error invalid top speed given, invalid model given. So then we get an unnamed car with -1, and then we get our C2 there. I haven't done this code for C2 yet. Okay, so let's give it a value like 100, and let's change it back to the good old-fashioned three-wheeler. set top speed 100 should now be OK. So top speed has been set to 100, model has been set to three-wheeler, and then we get the display function, printing that all out. I'm slightly annoyed by my logic here now, because now I've got two things. I would much rather it was like, if OK, top speed has been set to, then else it would be the not, because just the way I think, I think positive things, then negative things. If OK, say that, else say that. If OK. But that's literally a choice thing, I prefer this way around. Maybe it makes me an optimist, I don't know. Doubt it. Yeah, and then you could literally do the same with C2. So get methods or getter methods or accessor methods, they allow you to access the value of a class variable which is private just by simply returning it. Get those into your code so you can start to use get model and get top speed in your program.